When I was a beginner videographer, there was one simple thing I completely ignored. And because of that, my videos looked average. Not bad, not great, just forgettable. I still see beginners, even intermediate videographers, making the exact same mistake today. The worst part is fixing it costs zero money, needs no fancy gear, and works with any camera you already own. If you get this right, your videos won't just look cinematic, they'll actually feel cinematic. Most people obsess over getting those blurry backgrounds, nailing super smooth gimbal moves or which camera brand to buy. But almost nobody stops to ask a much more important question: where am I placing my camera and why? I've seen people hit record without thinking about the angle, the perspective, or the emotion they're creating. When that happens, even a beautiful shot can send the wrong message to the viewer. Think of camera angles like playing pool. If you don't think about the angle, the ball never goes where you want it to. It's the same with video. Camera angles change how powerful a subject feels. They show or hide details, they control emotion and tension, and they guide the viewer's perspective. So let's fix this. First up, the low angle. When you point the camera upwards, the subject instantly feels bigger, stronger, more powerful. This works for people, for objects, and even for environments. Looking up at trees makes them feel massive. Looking up at a drone flying past shows the dust, the motion, and the scale. Low angles add drama. Now let's flip it. It's a high angle. When you shoot from above, the subject feels smaller, weaker, and less intimidating. This is great for showing vulnerability, or for showing the scale of a subject within a huge environment. Same subject, completely different emotion. Next, we have the eye-level shot. Eye-level shots feel natural and balanced. Psychologically, the viewer feels equal to the subject. There's no power shifts, just connection. This is perfect for dialogue, for interviews, and for capturing emotional moments. It lets the expressions and the performance do all the work. Angle number 4 is the bird's eye view. The shot creates mystery. You don't know what's coming next. You're seeing the world from a perspective that humans rarely experience. That unfamiliarity creates tension and attention. Then there's the Dutch angle. Tilt the camera just slightly and suddenly something feels off. Our brains love symmetry. When you break that symmetry, the viewer feels unease, instability, and tension. Just make sure it looks intentional. Too little tilt can look like a mistake, and too much can be really distracting. And finally, side and POV shots. Shooting from the side can feel like the viewer is watching from a distance, not participating. POV shots do the exact opposite. They pull the viewer right inside the experience. That's why POV is so powerful. It makes the viewer feel the action firsthand. Here's a bonus tip to make your cuts look pro: the 30-degree rule. If you're using two cameras, especially for interviews, make sure they're placed at least 30 degrees apart from each other. Why? Because cuts between similar angles look awkward and jarring. Different angles create smooth, intentional edits. This one trick alone can hide mistakes, pauses, and jump cuts like a pro. Camera angles are only one piece of the puzzle. On their own, they help. But when you combine them with storytelling, composition, and movement, that's when your videos truly connect with an audience. And that's exactly what I break down in the next video, because emotion is what separates forgettable videos from unforgettable ones. Go watch that video next. Your future edits will thank you.